Hi guys, and welcome back to Life Figured Out. It's Kelly Elizabeth per usual, and today we're going to be talking about the roller coaster analogy. This is an analogy that I just thought of when I was driving the other day. The reason I wanted to share this with you guys is because I feel like when you really sit and envision what I'm talking about and relate it to the things that you're going through in your life, it could help you take the steps that you need to make the changes you want to make. Any aspect in your life can be compared to a roller coaster. You could be talking about a relationship, a bad habit, an addiction, a way of thinking, anything. It could really be anything. Something you're struggling with or something that's making you unhappy in life. Picture it as a roller coaster. So you get on the roller coaster, you strap yourself in, and the ride begins. You go up all of the highs, down all of the lows. You feel good, you go up again just to go plummeting down the same hills over and over again. They might feel different at times, but they're the same hills. The thing to keep in mind about roller coasters is once you strap yourself in and the ride begins, there is no getting off until you play the whole roller coaster through. You're going to face all of the highs, the lows, the pain, the realizations. And again, they might feel different, but those are those same hills going up and down and around. What it feels like to get off of that roller coaster is when you come to your senses and you're like, I'm really not happy and I can't believe I'm going through this again. The main thing to keep in mind about this is that you are the one who gets on that ride and straps yourself in every time. You have control of that. No one else. That's exactly what I say in the beginning of the vision, is that you get on the ride and strap yourself in. You can decide to keep riding the same roller coaster over and over again, hoping for a different outcome. But in the end, it's not going to happen because it's that same roller coaster, that same cycle you're going through. You have the ability to control if you get on that ride in that cycle again, or if you choose to take a different one. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying you need to believe that you are in control. There are clearly reasons that people keep getting in the same cycles over and over again that leave them feeling empty, hurt, and alone. You face inner struggles and you also deal with outer influences. There's a lot of reasons to keep getting on that same roller coaster. But if you know at any point that you are not happy in this cycle, you need to say no to getting on completely. Some cycles are much harder to break than others, and some decisions are much harder to make than others. You might struggle severely with self-control. You might struggle with feeling alone. You might struggle with stuff inside of you, and you might struggle from dealing with things on the outside. But at the end of the day, I promise you are still in control. But if you don't believe in that, the whole analogy goes out the window. Once you get on that ride for even a second, there is no turning back. You might think you could turn back, but no. Once you're on a ride, you cannot get off. Once you're in the middle of a cycle, it must see its way all the way through until you come to your senses, hit rock bottom, or just know that you don't want to be on it anymore again. So say no to getting on the roller coaster completely and go find a new one. You can invite whoever you want on this new roller coaster and they can accept, or they can say no and stay on their own roller coasters and go on that same one that you don't want to be on anymore. You are in control and you need to believe in that. Once you get on, you might have no control and you have to go through the whole thing all over again. So say no to getting on completely if you don't want to be on it anymore. You can choose a roller coaster that's risky. You can choose a roller coaster that's peaceful. You can choose that same roller coaster that makes you feel empty on the inside every time. You decide. Whatever one you choose, you should find a roller coaster that makes you feel happy, because that is how roller coasters are supposed to make you feel. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on my other social media platforms, and stay tuned for the next episode. I'll see you guys soon.